Hey, welcome to my channel where I talk about dolls, and that's literally it. And in this video, I'm going to be unboxing everything I got from Raquel's collection, the new Girl of the Year by American Girl. And if you're wondering what that is, it's Raquel and her dog. And to be honest, I don't really even love her outfit, her starter outfit, meat outfit. So I'm going to try a few things on her, just so you know. I'm going to redress her. I'm going to try a couple things with her meat outfit, see if it makes me like her better. I'm sure it will, but I know in the end I'm going to want her in a different outfit. So that's kind of the warnings, because I know sometimes when I repurpose dolls in my collection, people aren't happy. So I just, heads up, she's still going to be Raquel. I just maybe want to give her more of a different personality, says the person who hasn't even read her book. So a little note about buying this from American Girl, because I'm in Canada. I put through the order on a weekend, let's say Sunday night maybe. The package shipped the following day, so Monday. And it took me, it was the Thursday that I received the package. So from the States to Canada in 3 days, so door to door. That's really impressive. But by the time I upload this, it'll have been a while ago. So just so you know, I did order these pretty soon after I saw people's unboxings and I saw pictures of her in real life. And I knew that I was going, I knew that I was going to want her. And I was just took a little bit of convincing, because I've been downsizing, and I kind of feel like now that I bought her, even though I was making room for her just in case. Okay, good. I got a good one. Good eyes. Meaning I want perfect eye placement, because a big part of my attraction to her is the dark brown decal eyes. And I just want to get this mess out of here before I go showing you anything. So I kind of feel like everybody's comparing her to Maritza, understandably. So I may, once I have her all opened up properly and everything, I will probably figure out if I need to have both. And if I do, it's okay. But if she's just so much better than Maritza to me, then maybe I will just choose one over the other. I'll keep the new doll over the old doll, let's just say that, but I may keep them both. Just means I have to make room for them both. She is so pretty. Yeah, and I knew from the leaked pictures, I knew I was going to love her. I was trying a little bit to resist. It may not have sounded like it, but I was. Not resist the doll, but just like trying to be really conscientious about, I have to take this out, really conscientious about the dolls that I bring into my collection going forward, because wow, too many. So another side note that I forgot about because I've reacted to her a couple times, I forgot to mention that because after summer last year, they did that box where you didn't have the plastic opening, so you couldn't see who you were getting, you couldn't judge fairly how the doll looked, and people were really understandably complaining about it, because nobody wants to go into the store and open 100 boxes to find the perfect doll, and we are collectors, we are picky, so that was something they probably should have expected. And now the new, it's no longer plastic. I shouldn't say. This is my first one getting this. I didn't get summer I don't know if I made that obvious. And so this is my first time getting one of these egg carton type of boxes. I guess biodegradable or recycled cardboard. You know, I'm all for it. No big deal. I don't keep the packaging of the dolls. I just, get them and I want to open them, and then that's it, and just have them in my collection and not feel like I'm buying them for the purpose of reselling one day. So there she is, completely open. And I know you've seen, especially by the time I upload this, you'll have seen many unboxings of Raquel, but I'm just trying to show the entire experience. Okay, that's enough. I can open this poor girl up now. I still have to keep looking at her eyes, make sure she's perfect, because it's not just one of my favorite molds. I am oddly obsessed with this type of eyes. I've looked at people's dolls and I haven't really paid much attention to what's what. So if this bracelet is metal or plastic, I'm assuming plastic. Oh yeah, it's plastic. And it's very cute. And I didn't even mention it when I think this is my first time mentioning it, because I'm not that, I don't really care about the bow theme. I think it's cute, but it's probably, I like the bracelet, so I may figure out a way to keep it in her outfit once I do change her. I just didn't feel that partial to it. However, let me just start getting her open. Because one thing one thing I kind of, I don't know if made fun of was the right word, but something I didn't fall in love with about her collection was that shade of blue they put on everything. And with the bows and then that, what they're calling robin's egg blue, I wonder if it's supposed to be a nod to Tiffany's, because she's clearly another rich girl, or I'm assuming from, I don't know, playing pickleball and all that stuff. Oh, there's another thing around her waist. Oh, and they protected their arms now. Has that been going on for a while? It's been a while since I bought not that they're play line, but it's been a while since I bought a doll, American Girl doll play line, though. Let me just rip this out, because it's I was not expecting such a fight from that one band. Is she out now? Okay, good. I'm such an amateur at this now. I feel like I used to do this professionally. Anyway, so here she is, finally open. I'm actually not going to take out her hair wig just yet because there's one thing I need to do before I can even enjoy anything about her. And you see this here? Do you see what I'm pointing at right here? All this stuff, this weird line between her neck and her body. I don't know if you know this about me, but I hate it. So the first thing I got to do is get a string of pearls on her. And I do this with a lot of my dolls. If anyone's curious, I went to Michael's and they have, you buy, it's like 7 strings of pearls, and they come on a really good wire, and each one of them is almost, it's like a little bit too big, too many pearls to be on an American Girl neck. So you basically get 8 strings of American Girl sized necklaces or pearl chokers, whatever you want to call it. So that's why I have so many of them. And I put this aside when I knew I was going to order the doll so that I can put it on her immediately when she arrived. Okay, I immediately like her 30% more with just a simple string of pearls, and it's just loosely tied on there. It's not like it's not a permanent thing. I just want to have it for while I'm dressing her in this video so that you don't see. And mine has a really bad neckline, by the way. So if you look at the way it's sewn, can you see that line is so crooked it comes down into a point, as if I didn't hate these cloth bodies enough. I have one with a really wonky neckline. It's the first time I've seen that, so I don't think it's something that happens very often. And now I think I can take off her hairnet. Because yeah, and then I can change her once she has her hair down. So anyway, okay, see, I see the knot back here, so it's okay. It's gonna be pretty easy to lift off. Anyone who cares about this step. And one thing I was really curious to see is how dark her hair would be, because it's darker than Maritza's. Maritza has a little bit of red in it, or not a little bit. It has a lot of red streaks. So when I saw that, I think the last straw, or the last thing I needed to see before ordering her was how dark her hair was on other people's dolls, and it's as dark as American Girl hair gets nowadays. And I love the hair. I didn't realize that got stuck to me. That was her hairnet. If you're wondering what that was, I wasn't attacked by a little mouse or something. So anyway, she's got a little half pony. I love the hairstyle. I think she's so pretty. Ooh, look at that neckline. That is so funny. What was I want? So the first thing I want to do is, because it is 2 pieces and it's a lot of plaid, a lot of pink plaid at that, I first want to try on just a pair of jeans that I'll maybe fold up into capris, because these are off-brand. I think they're Sophia's, and they're not perfectly straight on her body. And now that I've got her skirt and shoes off, I can show them to you more closer if you're curious. It's cotton, pink, and light pink, and purple. Is this gingham or plaid? I think it's plaid. Kind of gingham-y plaid, though. And then her shoes, they're cute. They're pink faux leather with actual bows sewn on them, so it's not a plastic. They're the only thing the sole is plastic, and that's it. And it's got an ankle strap, which I'll put back on in a minute. But what I wanted to say was it's not that they don't go on her body straight. It's that the legs they're uneven. So anytime I put these on a doll, I have to roll them up. And they were just like $10 pants. I probably got them on sale, in fact. And I'll straighten out the way they sit on her, because maybe this isn't as cute as I was expecting. But like I said, I'm going to try a few outfits on her, so it's okay if that doesn't look that great. The pants definitely look like they were missing something without a belt, so I stole/borrowed a belt from one of the dolls behind me. Let me know if you could tell. Is it glaringly obvious that there's no more belt on that doll? So it just is something to make it pop a little bit more. And I feel like American Girl is mocking me with this weird neckline, because it makes it look even worse. But it's okay. I'm going to change her. I just wanted to show a little bit of a difference, because it breaks up the monotony for me of all the plaid from the bow down to the whole outfit. And now I can put on a bracelet, which I think would tie together the buckle of her belt. Like I said, it's just plastic, so you probably got to slide it on very gently. Wait, which way do I want it? There's no top and bottom. It looks like it's the same image, and either way you put it on. I was beginning where it wasn't going to go on her. So now what I was about to say is I can finally open her little doggy. Does it even say the dog's name? Oh yeah, Lucida, her Pomeranian. And when I first saw it, I was like, what kind of dog is that? It doesn't look like an actual breed of a dog, like just, like what do you call it, a mutt? Heinz 57? I just dated myself, or aged myself by calling it that, didn't I? And then once I knew what it was, I thought it was really cute. And I usually try to get their pets anyway, so how could I pass them up? And you know what? The other funny thing, $135, $41, so it put me $1 over getting the free shipping. And he's just a little furball in person. Do I need to brush him out? I don't know if you're going to be able to see his face. I can't see his face, and he's right in front of me. Anyway, can you see anything on him? He's just a fluff ball. I don't see a Pomeranian, but it's still a very sweet little dog, and I'm happy to give Raquel her little poochie. And he comes with a bag to go in. And I think the outfit I'm going to change her into, this is a perfect match for what she's going to wear. So it's going to look, she's still going to look cute even though I'm going to change her up. And the pearls, she's not going to need them after she changes anyway, because her neck's not going to be visible. And boy, am I relieved. Oh, and two more things. So when I was reacting to her collection on my channel a while back now, I thought that it came with a bowl of water, which it does. So the water can come out. It feels like it can come out. There we go. So here's water. That's funny. I don't think I have anything with water. Like, this is my first bowl of water, and it just looks like a little blue puck. So Canadian. And then it has the dog's name here. Now I'm feeling a little constricted. And then I thought this was like a dog collar, like you put it around the dog's neck, but it's a dog poop bag. So I guess, what does it go on? It has a little clip, so maybe does it go on her skirt? And I've removed it now. So anyway, it's a little clip. It's got a plastic, literally a plastic bag sticking out, like it's hard plastic. I don't know if I need this. I think just like this is fine. It's very cute. She can carry around her little pooch, and then that's all you really need. I hope nobody needs to look at the book. I feel like you would have seen it by now. It's just a diary. It's not even a book, so it's nice. It's got a nice shiny cover. I don't know if they always do, but I don't think I've ever gone into it when the art's cute, I'd say, as I'm just hiding it from you. But anyway, I don't think anything in there is going to be that spectacular, and I'm wasting time when I could be putting her in her next outfit. Well, the first one I want to put her in is because she's half Mexican, just like Maritza, by the way. So I could have put this on Maritza too. I feel like I have a canonic character who can dress up. I don't know if dress up is the right word. Who I can put the cultural celebrations outfit on, the Dia de los Muertos outfit on. But for now, I'm not going to put on the mask and have her hold the candle. I just want to try the outfit on her because it's a really pretty dress. And she has one in her collection that has these flowers, the flower motif going across the neckline, I believe. And then this headband as well, which means I will be removing this. And here's the other thing is when I have somebody wearing the outfit for the holiday, I'm assuming you call it a holiday, I have made a necklace for this dress. I don't know if you're gonna be able to pick up all the colors, but it's beads, and it's got round beads and skulls. So I'm not gonna have her wear that now because it's not the time of year. So she could just wear it with her pearls for now. And I'm just gonna put Lucita aside for a second because nothing to do with this dress, and they don't even match. So I'll just put, I guess kind of matches the shoes. So like I said, I just want to try a few things on her, see how I feel about finding her character within my collection, because I don't really love, I think it breaks it up a little bit, but I don't love how it looks that as much as I hoped I would. So now, just give me a second, I'll put this on. And see, the funny thing is, that was the one dress I was considering getting, the purple one that has the flower motif. And I thought, you know what? That gave me the idea of putting this on her because it does have the same flowers. And if anyone has not seen this in person, it is a print, but it's a woven print. So if you look at it, it's almost like a dress that's made of embroidery. I think that would just be called woven though, right? But it is very detailed. It's like got some heft to it. It's a really nice dress. And I think it's a shame that I don't have it on anyone all the time because it is so detailed. And I think that's all I need to say about it. Oh, and I can show you her bow now. I was really worried as I was taking it off that because it's an elastic. I was worried that her hair was only held on with this and that I would have to keep it on because I love her hairstyle. But there is a black elastic underneath. So don't worry if you ever want to take out her bow and still have her hair up. Want to know something? It's a shame about that janky neckline because I think this looks absolutely stunning on her, neckline aside. So I guess the lesson I'm learning here is maybe Maritza could wear this, and then it gives me a reason to hold on to Maritza. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think that has anything to do with whether or not I'm going to keep it because it does sit really nicely on her, and my eyes just go straight. Anytime I have a doll in an outfit that shows her body, I go right to the neckline to see how much I like it. My eyeballs just go right for it. But if it wasn't for that, then she would look absolutely fantastic in this. Maybe something better around her neck than a pearl necklace. And maybe some kind of choker that is thick, like something hangs or dangles from there would be nice. Yeah, that's all I have to do. Figure out something that I could have kind of coming down. So maybe it's still an option for her, but she looks good, right? I like it. And like I said, this is such a beautiful dress that it's a shame I don't have it on display more. I do have a doll who used to wear it, but she's a custom, and as I'm scaling back, that doll may not be in my collection much longer. So as I have her here in this really nice dress, maybe it's time to bring up Maritza, who is a version of her. But you could say that about any dolls that have similar molds and similar colorings. It's not like this is the first time they've done this. And Maritza does have a very special wig. So let me just show you the wig before I show you the doll, because even if you think they look too much alike, nobody else is ever going to have this wig. So I'm sure you've seen comparisons by now. But here's my Maritza next to my Raquel. And to me, they're quite, you know what it is? To me, these Raquel eyes, the Tenny eyes, I guess they're originally called, are just so different that they always make a doll stand out. She will probably be, would she be my favorite Joss Mole doll? It's hard to say that because I have, well, at one point I had all of them. She might be. She's new, so I'm thinking she's my favorite, because I think before it would have been Maritza, Nikki. I don't know. I love them all so much. So who am I kidding? Thinking that I could just pick one. Oh, and now I can put her on. Thank you, Maritza. Just put you back down where you can rest. Because, like I said, I do have an outfit that I think I want her to be in. It's going to change her character, her personality a lot, because she seems very mature for a 10-year-old to me, and I think I would like to see how she would look in more of a 10-year-old outfit. And the last outfit I have to try on her, it's not unfortunately for me, but it's unfortunately a handmade outfit that if you like it, it's not something that you can easily acquire, because this is made by a collector in Canada. And another reason I want to show this one of her outfits eventually is because whenever I do show outfits by this collector, who also makes really amazing close for 18-inch dolls, people ask if she has a website or where they can get them. And the truth is, she only, for now, I reached out to her after to ask, she only sells them through the Facebook American Girl. She's, like I said, Canadian. So American Girl Canada Facebook group. So that's where she sells them right now. And they go so fast. When they don't go right away, people will message you like me. Like I got messaged. The only reason I have this outfit is because someone was like, quick, it's not been sold. There's a particular person who loves them. So they're really hard to get, even when she does make them, because they're really popular within our little Canadian community of American Girl collectors. So pink top, and then these, and I do have a few. I shouldn't complain. I hope I don't sound complaining. I do have a few of her outfits now, and these are striped overalls with an Oshkosh label there, and there's one on the back as well. So she makes them to be like little Oshkosh overalls, and then they have functional pockets, but they're shallow. It doesn't matter because it's not like dolls can stand around with their hands in their pockets anyway, because they're not articulated. And then I'm going to pair this outfit with shoes from a CYO outfit, because they have pink and blue, and I just think it ties the colors together. And I couldn't find a better scrunchie, so I'm just going to use one of Lila's. It's a little bit of a deep pink, because like I said, I need to keep that that half ponytail up, because I just love that look on any doll. So my favorite hairstyles. And then I'll bring her back with her dog, because I think they'll look cute together paired like this. And I don't think she needs her pearls anymore. That's nice, because I'm so sick of looking at that neck. It's so wonky. Want one last look? Oh, how could they do this? I'm not being dramatic. That is really, it's brutal. Like, they brutalized her neck. Anyway, let me change her. So because all of Raquel's outfits are very, not just mature, but they're all very like, they're like party dresses for, I guess, a little girl. And if she's supposed to be 10 or 11 years old, I think it's too bad that she didn't come with a little bit more of a play outfit. Not play like playing pickleball, but just, you know, how a kid would just kick back and relax and have fun. So I really, and I was off camera a long time getting her looking really good, and I really like how this looks on her. And I'm going to show you now. I don't know what I'm waiting so long for. But so here's Raquel in a more, I don't know if it's a modern child appropriate. Maybe it is a little bit young for 10, 11, because kids are growing up so fast. You know, every generation says that about the generation after it. But I think she looks so adorable like this. And yeah, the scrunchie's not it, but at least, you know, I'll look for something that suits the right shade of pink here. But I think that's how I'll probably have her for a long time, because I really like how it looks. Does it match? I didn't even check. I was too busy staring at the doll and changing Maritza, because I'm going to show you how she looks with the cultural celebration outfit, not dress. Yeah, it's pink enough. It's cool. It's close enough for how she looks. See, now she can play with a dog, because she's actually wearing a play outfit instead of all that fancy girl, rich girl, you know what I mean? Party kind of stuff. Oh, he looks so mad. I need to brush out his fur. He's out of box. He's got box fur. So like I said, I'll show you Maritza, because I put the outfit on her, because I realized, I guess, the one good thing I realized by trying it on her is that at least Maritza can wear it. And it's good for Maritza, because the thing about Maritza that I struggle with is she has so much hair that anytime I do anything to her, her hair all falls forward in her face. And I don't think she had anything in her collection, because she was like an athletic girl. So I don't think she had anything to really hold her hair back. And this comes with the headband, which holds her back. However, her neckline's really wonky too. So I think I was praising American Girl too much when I said that was my first wonky neckline on an American Girl doll. It's not as pointy. It doesn't come down in quite a pointy part in her neck the way Raquel's does. And maybe now you can see the necklace better. You can see the skulls on it and the beads. Also from Michaels, and I just put it together. It was a string of skulls, and then I just kind of placed it with the colors to match the dress. That's all I was trying to do. I wasn't necessarily doing it for the Day of the Dead. I was just, trying to come up with something. Because look at this dress. How else was this doll supposed to wear it? And all that hair, she needs a doll stand because she just always is always leaning back because she's got so much weight on her head, and not in a bad way. I mean, dolls with a lot of hair look nice. I just can't get her to look at the camera without feeling like she's gonna fall back. So anyway, here are the two girls, the two, let's say half Mexican Joss molds, because she's half Mexican as well. It's just she's Samantha's descendant, so there's the difference in lineage. And now I made me realize she can wear this outfit, and I've been a fool not letting her have it. Well, let me know what you think. Maybe it's not even the right outfit for her, but anyway, regardless, to me, they're unique enough from each other that I don't feel like I need to phase out Maritza anytime soon. Like I said in the beginning, a lot of dolls of the same mold can have similar aesthetics, and it's just the way it is when you only have, I think they only have 12 molds, and maybe 13, but they don't use Truly Me 4 anymore, the Asian mold, so I guess that's why I say 12. And so now I think I can close out and just say that I love the doll. I wish I loved her collection more. I really wanted to and thought I would, but I don't even love her starter or meat outfit. So correction, I just needed to figure out her outfit, which is a good thing about recording an unboxing video ahead of time. It gave me almost a couple weeks to sit with her and get to know her, how I felt about her as a character, and to try different things with her outfit. And I totally figured out how to make her look perfect, especially in her meat outfit, which was, I did like the play outfit that I put her in, but I didn't buy that outfit with her in mind. So I felt like it was good in the moment, but after sitting with her, even for a day after, I was like, no, this isn't it. And so I realized that part of her story was that she's Samantha's great-great-great-granddaughter, if I did the math correctly. And so I thought, how can I make her outfit, which is already supposed to represent Samantha's outfit a little bit to an extent. I was like, how can I elevate that in a way that it'll make me like her outfit so much better. And so let me show her to you so that you can decide for yourself, see for yourself how much better she looks. And the truth is, when I put this together, I hadn't even read her diary yet, so I didn't know how much it suited the story that's going on in her diary, whatever they call it. Before I talk about that, let me show you the changes I made, in case it's not obvious from there. So she's wearing an actual pair of Samantha's knee-high socks, which are from her birthday outfit. I gave her an underskirt that I had to puff it out and give it some more detail, and I gave her a little extension in her, what would you call it? I guess the neckline of her dress to cover up her nasty neckline, as you would have seen already when I unboxed her. And then I gave her Samantha's Be Forever necklace. I went with the Be Forever version because I thought it really brought the pinks together. But I wanted to give her the parasol, but I thought, okay, you're going too far. That's too much. No little girl is going to want to dress this much like a mishmash of her and her great-great-grandmother, and even have a parasol. And so I thought, I bet you there's going to be somebody in her journal who's introducing her to Amanda's story and talking about Samantha's story. I don't know where Amanda came from. I just figured there's going to be a character who was going to introduce her and make her. I knew they were going to work Samantha into the story very heavy-handedly, which is what they did. It was pretty heavy-handed. It was interesting. I enjoyed it, and it was a quick read. Maybe because of the Samantha elements and because Samantha's a character I enjoy. I enjoy her collection. But it was kind of, when I say heavy-handed, they were kind of hamming it up or ham-fisting it by having what she's going through, what Raquel's going through, sort of coincide with what she's reading about in Samantha's journal at times. So I thought that was a little bit like, okay, it's for a kid. They're going to, suspend their disbelief more than I, as a middle-aged man, can do. So I liked it. I enjoyed it. I'm not making fun. I'm just saying, I really like the fact that Grandma Meg brought her up to the attic and showed her the trunk, and that she went really excited. She got really excited over Samantha's things. Because I was like, okay, good. I've dressed her that way. But what I said was I didn't want to include the parasol because I thought that would be too much for a 10-year-old girl. I think she's supposed to be 10. But then there's that part near the end of the journal where she's like, we're going to bring parasols back. And I was like, oh, I should have just gone with it. So now I went with it. So that's why I wanted to incorporate as many of Samantha's pieces into her outfit as I could. And in case you want to get a bigger picture of what I was going for with Samantha, let me bring her out too. I just thought this was the best way to represent the one of my favorite looks, I could say that about so many of Samantha's looks. So this is one of my 10 favorite looks of Samantha's, is the tea party outfit. And I love that. So the bows kind of go with the look of her shoes, but hers are more modern. And then the stockings are the same because I stole them from the birthday outfit, which are the same as the tea party outfit. And I don't know what this neckline's called that comes up far, but I wanted it to cover her neck, but I also thought it gives a good homage to Samantha's, a lot of her looks, but this one was what I had in mind. And then the bow on top of her head, it was just also perfect. I know I'm talking stupidly about this to a stupid amount, but I just wanted to say that it wasn't as intentional from reading the journal, but I felt like after reading the journal, I was like, good. It makes sense. It makes a lot more sense than the play outfit I put on her because I had a feeling that's not what her character was going to be like if I ever did get around to reading the journal. And so many of you would have already read the book by now that by the time you see my video, you're probably going to like thumbs down the fact that I changed her, but I changed her back and I think I made her better. So I think that's enough now. I love this doll so much. I've been sitting with her for nearly a couple weeks at this point, and she's easily one of my top dolls. I don't know if it's the number top would be 5, but she's definitely up there. It's not just the eyes and the wig. It's the way she comes together, especially now that I've improved her, at least in my mind, because I like this sort of Lolita look that she's got going on now. I think it mixes enough of the modern with the old in a way that suits my taste too, and it covers up all the bad stuff. Oh, and it also I feel like giving her this underskirt really makes the meat outfit look a lot more like a higher quality. I thought there was something really cheap looking about the outfit when I just had it on her the way it was. And she's such a pretty doll that I didn't want to leave it at that. So now I've got it. I figured her out. She's going to stay like this probably forever. But I do think I want her beach party dress, the purple one, because I think it might look really nice on Maritza. So that's something I'll think about down the road. I don't know if I'll just show it to you one day, probably. But yeah, that's just letting you know that that's all that grew on me outside of the doll and wanting the dog already. Speaking of the dog, I'm still implying yeah, that's probably the only thing I'll ever get, if anything. So anyway, love Raquel. I hope you do too. And thanks for hanging out with me in this oddly extended video, and hopefully I'll see you soon in the next one.